It's not like they were like, okay, we're going to score 120, you're going to score 12. It's not like that happened. There is a back and forth with the game. Are the Generals going to lose? Yes, because they are worse than the Harlem Globetrotters. That's the point of that happening. That's making the circumstance what you want. That's not me and you go, okay, Dan, at the end, I'm going to sock you in the head with this chair, and then I'm going to pin you while the ref's back's turned because this guy came running down the ramp and grabbed his ankles, and I'm going to win. There's no chance of a different outcome.
I argue it's the sport.
Now I know where the yelling comes in. Bad.
There's more.
Bad, Dan.
There's more.
McMahon's hold the title for 6 months so nobody can win it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar just takes it away for like 5 months at a time.
3 years.
Yeah, it's not even wrestling. They just take it.
All right, we're gonna move on. NASCAR.
No.
Not.
They don't even exert energy. They let the car do the work.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to say yes because you can say that about like any kind of racing, and at some point it just gets down to semantics. So I'm gonna say yes. There is a physical component to it.
They get each other in headlocks. Yeah.
Exert quite a lot from what I understand.
Yeah, Tony Stewart, the ultimate athlete.
I'm also going to say yes. And the reason I'm going to say yes is because the skill involved is more of a mental skill than it is a physical skill. It's planning, it's maneuvering, it's decision making.
It's turning left.
No, well, that's one thing. Whether or not you turn left, that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, you turn left. If you turn right, you get the Dale Earnhardt treatment.
Like, he just went straight. Okay, that was his problem. He could have gone right. He would have just been dodging a lot of other people coming the other way.
Click it or ticket. The ultimate Dale Earnhardt story.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what did Dale Earnhardt and Pink Floyd have in common? Biggest hit was The Wall.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Man is dead, all right?
Oh well.
And furthermore, it wasn't that he wasn't wearing the seatbelt. It's the fact that the harness was on incorrectly or was made poorly.
I don't think he wore a seatbelt.
It's a joke. I don't know if he wore a seatbelt. I don't know. Are there seatbelts in it?
Are there seatbelts?
Oh, no.
They're going 220 plus.
I don't watch it.
Into their seat now.
Let me ask you a question. Do you put your seatbelt on when you get in a car?
I do.
So what do you think they're doing when they're going $170?
You just had 220.
As a fan,
that's a 50 mph difference.
Plates.
As a fan, Dale Sr. wasn't wearing the belt, and he always wore an open face helmet. So.
Oh well, then he was asking for it. Case closed. So
he was asking for it. Case closed.
Yeah, no, that's just reckless. It's
like Big Ben not wearing a helmet.
Yeah, exactly.
He just survived.
If you don't want your toddler to get stepped on, don't let it roam on the floor of a Target.
It's a good point.
They do get physical because after the race, they tap the guy, makes him finish fifth. And it's like, hey, man, you made me finish fifth. Hey, buddy, want a noogie?
No, the thing that makes it a sport to me, to offer your actual dissent, is the planning and the strategy that goes into how long can I last on this tank of gas? If I pull in, is it too early? Will I run out? Like, you have to do these things on the fly and think about this as you're going through. Not to mention you're going 170, hoping some dickhead doesn't tap your bumper behind you because he doesn't like M&Ms or whatever the hell else is on your car.
I would be terrible at NASCAR for 4 reasons. 1, I don't have a license. I can't drive.
Oh, that's not a good start.
2,
I don't know if that matters.
Am I going to fit through the window? 3,
good point.
I don't think I can go 5 hours without taking a shit.
I don't think you have to.
I'm not wearing a diaper.
You just poop in your seat, I think.
And I look down and be like, oh, I'm at half a tank of gas. I gotta get gas.
I don't know if the first one matters. Do you have to do you have to have a driver's license to race in NASCAR?
I would assume yes.
They do the driving school.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you just have to pass their driving school. I don't think you need a license.
Whoa, sign me. I'm just kidding. Fuck that.
There's this guy, Jimmy Spencer, in NASCAR, so you could make it in NASCAR.
And it does get physical. Ask that dude who got out of his car when he raced Tony Stewart.
I can't. He's dead.
Well, ask his family.
Holy
They'll
shit.
tell you how physical he is.
All right. All right, let's move on.
Sorry if anyone's local and knows him personally. It was a joke. I'm sorry for your family. That being said, he should have never gotten out of the car.
Exactly.
And they do throw helmets, so.
They do.
And they got cruisers.
Well, yeah, they do get into fistfights. That's one of my favorite parts. Like I said, I'm a huge supporter. I think every professional sport should allow fistfights. Everyone. Every single one.
Except boxing.
Definitely. I think that they should have... like an altercation beforehand. I'm a big supporter of the Jerry Seinfeld method. Like, have them drive around cars around the ring, get into an accident, and then fight. Or, like, you know, a guy hits on another guy's girl at a bar, fight. Like, give me some context here. I don't need you guys yelling at each other at a podium.
All right. Let's move on.
Weighing in.
Competitive eating. There are two different ways you can take it. One, like doing these, like, food competitions.
So you're talking about a food
Like a
eating
Nathan's hot dog?
competition.
Well, there's that, and then there's also like where they have these like food challenges, like eat a 3-pound burger in 20 minutes.
No, that's binge eating. I'm not having that. That is an activity you chose to do because you like binge eating. That's absolutely not to that one.
But what's the difference between that and doing the hot dog eating contest?
You're competing against somebody. You're competing against the clock because you want to see if your fat ass can put it down fast enough.
You're competing against the restaurant.
The restaurant is offering you this based on the fact that you'll probably lose and have to pay them. You're the one getting swindled here. You're the loser. I can assure you, either one, getting sick off of eating all that food in that required time frame, or two, because you didn't do it and now you got to pay, dum-dum.
So I've been watching...
What's the most you can get? A t-shirt and your picture on the wall?
No, actually, I've been watching this guy, Randy Santel. He does these, like, he's a bodybuilder and a fitness guy. But he does, like, all these crazy eating challenges.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
What do you...
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sure he's a bodybuilder, fitness guy. Plow a 5-foot pizza in a minute.
Not in a minute. But, like, a lot of things are like, oh, you have this 3-foot, 7-pound hot dog... and you have an hour to eat it. And he's like, well, it's been 11 minutes. Just got to finish the soda. Jesus Christ.
It's like the episode of Family Guy there where he eats all those McDonald's burgers and has the stroke.
Seriously, yeah.
Yep.
Stroke. Stop making fun of me.
That's
Can you give me a beer?
So, the other one I have to think about, because your second one, definitely not. I'm not going to encourage your bad lifestyle. Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. He's got something. He's got a demon inside he's battling, and he's suppressing it with food. That's what's going on there.
Well, he's got to consume, like, a shitload of calories.
Yeah, I know, to battle some repressed memories that happened as a child. Most likely in a Catholic church.
That's what he looked like in his early 20s.
Yeah, sure.
I was going to say yes, but I'll have to say not, because as much as, like, I mean, all right, so you're eating, but you're not moving.
So what's the difference between poker and competitive eating in that regard?
I didn't say poker was a sport either.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with no here. If I can't give poker...
But this, you're actually doing something physical. Your body is actually physically
You
working.
are swallowing.
You're lifting food to your...
Yeah,
but your body is still working.
Your body is...
No, I can't do it. Because I can't do it because this would be like... No, then I would have to classify porn stars in the same way.
Yes. And strippers.
More porn stars. Because how much they can take in a certain limited amount of time versus some other chick would be the same argument. Same exact argument. You're doing almost the exact same motions, and it's how much you can put in your mouth.
I mean, if it's in competition, then
Can't do it.
I think it is.
Can't do it.
I say it is.
I respectfully disagree.
At least you respectfully disagree.
I say that because it sounds nice.
It does sound nice. It's very much
the other one, though, absolutely not. I disrespectfully disagree on that one.
You disrespectfully watch his videos. They're so fun.
I'm not going to watch this man go through whatever is going on internally.
He's just eating. He's a year and a half away from retirement.
Yeah, okay, then he's going to have to actually talk to somebody about his demons.
He doesn't have any demons. He just likes to eat.
You know him personally?
He's my best friend.
Talk to you about this stuff? You know what his father was like?
Yes. We talk all the time when we cuddle at night.
wife know about this deal breaker?
I think she knows.
I think she's the one winning in this situation. I mean, you're the one showing me pictures of this dude's bodybuilding, okay? I didn't even ask for it.
Oh, you asked for it.
I did not. No such thing, sir.
Let's move on.
I mean, I'm all for it if that's the way you're living your life. I mean, happy for her.
Cheerleading. Is cheerleading a sport?
Not when it's like in another game, but I would say in cheer competitions, yes.
100% agree with him. Yes and no, because in a sport, gymnasium, anything like that where you're just trying to hype up the crowd, absolutely not. You might as well just be on the dance team because it's the same equivalent, you just have a different uniform.
Yeah, you're not competing against anybody.
Right, but at those competitions...
Yeah, that shit is intense.
I've been to many of those, and so help you God, if you try and tell them that is not a sport, you are going to be the one that's leaving on a stretcher.
Yeah.
They take that very seriously, and the amount that goes into them trying to pull that crap off, like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's high skill level. Very high skill level.
Yeah, like, I would be lucky to pull off a cartwheel. I'm not doing backflips and spinning myself around. No.
So Christine has chimed in. She said, according to Bleacher Report is not a credible source, Christine. NASCAR is most definitely a sport. The physical skill set required to be successful might not be the same as, say, an NBA player, but there is real physical exertion involved. NASCAR drivers can lose between 5 and 10 pounds in a race. That's physical exertion.
No, sweating is not physical exertion.
I'm a fucking athlete just sitting here right now.
I mean, you could make the argument the same way. I mean,
tell the back of the couch it's giving my sweat.
It takes a toll on your body, but not having AC and you sweat isn't what I'm putting into what makes it a skill to do so. The strategy involved, yes. You sweating profusely, no. That's it. I mean, okay.
She wants me to notate, that she hates NASCAR.
Okay. I mean, technically, they do physically exert themselves. They're pissing themselves the entire time. Like, literally. It's not like they're getting out when they pull in there for a pit stop. Like, hang on, I got to take a leak.
Oh,
give me a
pit
second.
Stop? I thought it was piss stop.
They didn't tell him.
Well, that's why you've been. Well, yeah, yeah.
They goes and gets lunch.
Yeah. Although that movie's fantastic. I love that movie. I'll never not watch that movie.
It's a good movie. Anyways.
But yeah, I mean, okay. You got pit crews. I mean, that's about it.
Do we all agree cheerleading is a sport?
Yes.
I mean, I would go ahead and say that
competitive cheerleading.
I would go as far as to say that the non-competitive cheerleading is still a sport. It's just not a sporting event. I still think it's
drowned out. Yeah.
I think
it's still an athletic. It's still athletic undertaking, but because you're not competing against somebody, I can't give it the sports classification there.
Yeah, agree.
Unless, of course, you're like competing against the other ones across the gym, like or whatever that stupid movie.
You got served.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. That's
Bring it on.
Yeah,
and it was something stupid.
The next one, Tony, Dan, is beer pong.
Yes. It is a physical activity that requires skill, accuracy, and consistency, and you are competing against somebody else. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a sport.
I'm pretty fucking athletic because I'm really good at beer pong.
Drinking sports.
I am really good at beer pong.
100% beer pong as a sport, and there is a World Series of beer pong. For the record, it's held in Las Vegas every year.
There's also a World Series of poker.
Yeah.
Poker's not a sport. Anyways, do we all agree? Beer pong's a sport?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on. Golf.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a hard time considering John Daly an athlete.
I do too.
I
But
would say there are sports that are not athletic, and golf just requires a good back.
golf doesn't require a lot of. There isn't a lot of physical requirements for golf. But golf is a very mental, and if you have ever played it, it is a game that requires a high level of skill to be good at it. And competing is not easy by any means.
Yeah. So
that's why.
I say sport. We all say sport?
Yes.
Okay. bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about